This series will shock you with its events. Our protagonist is on a secret and dangerous mission, disguising herself to infiltrate her enemy's company. Will she succeed? That is what we'll find out in this summary. The series begins with our enchantress, Hong, who is preparing for a secret operation. Walking with confidence and elegance, she shows no fear. We learn she is headed to a meeting to testify for a man named Director Chu. Her colleague assures Chu that Hong can be trusted to testify that the company's funds are legal, especially since she is an auditor from the Financial Supervisory Service. Hong leads them to believe she is on their side. During the secret meeting, she agrees on exactly what to say in court. Being the smart woman she is, she convinces them of her professionalism. Once the meeting ends and she confirms they are scammers, she leaves. On trial day, everyone expects her to testify that the company is clean under her supervision. However, they get the shock of their lives when she turns against them, flipping the table and testifying for the prosecution. Her colleague is speechless. He trusted her to take the bribe, but she exposes them all, presenting evidence of bribery, corruption, and illegal stock manipulation. The case concludes with their conviction thanks to Hong's brilliance. As she leaves, her corrupt colleague tries to confront her, but she takes him down with a single move. To make matters worse for him, he receives a call informing him he's been fired for tarnishing the department's reputation. Hong leaves victorious and proud. Later, we see her at a small convenience store. She is a woman who notices every detail. While other girls are preoccupied with their looks and social lives, Hong is only focused on work and cases. She even points out to a passing girl that her stockings are torn. When the girl is embarrassed, Hong kindly gives her a spare pair and walks away calmly. Back at the office, she makes coffee to relax before her next mission. Her boss, Yun, interrupts with two pieces of news, one good and one bad. Hong tells him to just say it. The good news is she's been promoted to team leader, but the bad news follows immediately. Her entire team has resigned because they are terrified of her ruthless reputation. Hong remains cool, saying she knows how to handle people like them. She goes to meet the team. They are terrified of her, calling her the witch, because she can trick anyone into revealing information. The previous manager confronts her, claiming she stole his position. She ignores him and tells him to speak politely or get fired. She refuses to accept their resignations, citing labor laws that require valid reasons and notice periods. She tears up their resignation letters and gives them 10 minutes to gather for a meeting regarding a new mission. Anyone who doesn't show up is fired. At this time, all the employees were afraid of her, but they pretended to be strong in front of her and decided that they would stick to their decision without fear. As expected, they show up one by one. The meeting begins. She announces an investigation into a company called Hanmin Investment for money laundering. She explains the entire plan to expose them in court, ensuring every team member understands how they will bring the company down. Meanwhile, at Hanmin, Ran, the HR head, is on edge. They've heard the financial service has opened a secret investigation into their slush funds and embezzlement. Chairman Kang takes precautions and asks his son, Myung, to investigate Hong's team. However, the relationship between father and son is strained, so the chairman asks Ran to spy on Myung as well. Hong holds another meeting, suggesting the embezzled funds might be in a secret account belonging to the chairman's daughter, Nora, who lives in the US. Her superiors demand proof before they can authorize a search. At this point, the manager provoked her and belittled her information, which made her furious. However, she tried to remain calm so as not to be expelled. Meanwhile, Hanmin's managers are panicking, trying to block Hong's team from accessing project data. At this time, none of the managers understood the main reason for the meeting, but Myung told them the truth that the company was hiding so that they could find a solution. All the managers were shocked by his words, but they agreed to cover up for their company or they would be fired. On the other side, Hong was thinking of a way to prove the charges against Hanmin's company, but no one from the team was helping her, and all the responsibility was on her shoulders, which made her feel exhausted and tired all night. In the middle of her research, Hong receives a message from an anonymous source claiming to have evidence of the company's corruption. Out of curiosity, she decided to arrange to meet this unknown person face to face and speak with him in depth about the matter. After a few minutes, the unknown person agreed to meet her at a specific location. To her surprise, the source is Myung, the chairman's son. Myung explains he wants to protect the company from his father's corruption. He provides her with secret account documents. Although skeptical, Hong confirms the validity of the papers and agrees to cooperate for their mutual interests. He promises more evidence, urging her to expose the officials quickly without destroying the company itself. And so their first meeting ended, and they agreed to cooperate in order to achieve their goals. Next day, Hong returns at the peak of her happiness. She meets with the executives who had requested evidence. She throws the evidence in front of them and asks for permission to conduct a search. Everyone is impressed and shocked, wondering how and when she managed to obtain all this evidence. Later, Myung calls her to meet that night for more documents, but he has to hide the call from his suspicious assistant.